All right. We had attendance of 16,344. We did a gate of $2 million. The bonuses tonight were $75,000. Knockout of the night went to Koscheck. Submission of the night went to Nate Diaz. And the fight of the night went to Jackson and Jones. They all won $75,000 each. So congratulations to them. Nate? Rampage is getting stitches right now. He'll be in after. Who's got the first question? Kevin?
Dana, first I want to ask you, it seems like there's nothing Jon can do. I mean, it seems like every time his performance tops the last one. I was wondering, Rampage seemed to be in great shape, really fought hard, and yet Jon made it look easy. I wanted to get your reaction.
Yep. And when I went up to the when I went into the ring, he grabbed me and said, "Will you give me my pound for pound respect now?" I said, "I will shut the hell up now. You did it. The great thing for Jon Jones taking this Rampage fight right now is how serious Rampage took this fight. He's been up here in Denver for a long time, and you saw him when he got into the octagon tonight. He was in great shape. His face was lean. He had abs, and he came to win this fight. He beat the best Rampage. Rampage only cut 6 pounds for this fight. He cut 6 pounds the day of the weigh-ins, which is incredible. So that goes to show you how serious he took this fight. And let me tell you what, Jon Jones is the man.
Question for Jon. Jon, congratulations. To your right, over here to your right. Congratulations. Number one, obviously you seem like you injured your leg. Can you tell us what happened? And then secondly, I just want to ask you about, you seem like you were using your kicks almost as a jab there to kind of keep Rampage at bay, if you can comment on that.
Just we worked the style that we thought would beat Rampage, and it worked pretty much. Using my reach and using my length.
It was actually the first jab actually did connect in my eye, and I was like, oh shit, not again. So I was like, oh man, all right, let's get my composure. It's still there. I can still see. So, it's fine. Obviously when you come back from an injury, it's always a concern. But I trained hard with a lot of guys at AK, and we grind up there. And it's been tested in training, so I felt that it'd be all right.
And Jon, how did you feel about the crowd in terms of how they were, toward you? Because it's interesting, there's sometimes some boos in there mixed in. I'm just curious how you felt about your reception here tonight.
It's just sports, I said it before, some people like the Colts, some people like the Patriots, so you're going to have some people that like you, some people just don't.
Question for Nate Diaz. Hey, Nate, you said you didn't want to fight Gomi because he's a legend, and your brother fought him, and you had a lot of respect for him. He was a hero of yours when he was in Pride. Can you talk about that fight, and can you talk about your jiu-jitsu?
Yeah, Gomi's a legend. He's done a lot of good things, and I gotta fight him because he's signed to fight me, and he's in my bracket. So I was just saying that he lost to a couple guys in the UFC, but he's done a lot cooler things than some of the guys he's lost to, And it's an honor to fight someone like that, worthy opponent, and a great guy I used to look up to, still do. And I just had to play it smart because that guy, he'll get you.
Before we actually talk about the fight, just curious to get your take on your journey to get to this point from the last couple of years with the losing streak, the Pride deal. You come here, your debut doesn't really go all that well. Then you win in Australia, and now beating a guy like Ben Rothwell. Can you put all this into words, what you've gone through over the last couple of years?
Well, it's been a long journey, like I said, just to get here. So I'm still going away, still plugging away at it. So it's been hard. It's been easy.
What do you think of your performance tonight? It seemed that you came back, but both of you were a little tired, but you were obviously the one who was able to outlast him.
It was a really hard fight. I mean, Ben Rothwell is pretty tough. I threw a lot of heavy shots at him, really hard shots, but he was still there. So I was lucky to acclimatize early here. So it was good.
And just one for Josh. Have you decided what weight class you will fight in next?
Well, it depends. Like I said, I still would like to have some fights at 185. But I don't know what holds the future for me right now. I'm just going to go home and see about possibly, getting back into the gym and working on areas I need to improve on. And you never know, I might be fighting in November in San Jose.
You said you were going to get crunk tonight. What does that entail?
Me and a whole lot of alcohol. Half-naked girls, maybe. Y'all know I like the motorboat. I'm just gonna have fun. I got a lot of
Don't
family
get
here.
that shit going.
Come on, Dana. Y'all know I'm gonna have fun. I got a lot of family here and stuff like that, so haven't seen them for a while, so I'm gonna have fun tonight.
Dana, Brandon Cristal, 104.3 The Fan here in Denver. What do you think of the show that Denver put on, and how soon do you think you guys might be back?
I don't know, but this is a great market for us. We love it here. The place it was so loud during the Rampage Jones fight. My ears hurt when I went back into the thing. It was like we were at a concert tonight. It was awesome in here. So yes, we will be back. I don't know when.
And couple questions for Quentin. One, you said the other day that after the fight you tell us who the spy was. Do you want to divulge that now?
I already said who it was on ESPN. Some dude named Leonard. He's friends with Jon Jones' manager.
And then your defense tonight seemed like you ducked a couple could have been knockout blows. Was that all strategy or a little bit of luck or a little bit of both?
Kiss my ass. I don't know, man.
He's nuts.
Just a quick question for Rampage. Rampage, John said he doesn't want to talk about Rashad, but now that you've got kind of extensive history with both of them, can you talk about what your feelings are on them matching up?
Honestly, Rashad has turned over a new leaf. I've been hearing him in the press and stuff like that, but I'm known to keep it real. When it comes to fighting, even though John ran like a little girl every now and then, but I still got more respect for him as a fighter. Because John did come to bring it and got me sore. He rocked me once, and he's a true fighter. Rashad, I was really rusty and stuff like that. Rashad actually would have done a better job, and he probably would have knocked me out that time had he fought me. I had some injuries coming to the fight, but I didn't want to say nothing. I didn't want to pull out the fight because the fight with Rashad was like so anticipated, and I did that move, and I didn't want to let my fans down. So Rashad actually dropped the ball. He could have been the first guy to finish me in the fight had he pressed a little bit. But I have to say I gained respect for Jones, as you guys can see, because he actually fought me and did some great stuff. So, but saying that, I don't know. I don't see anybody that can beat Jones, honestly. But Rashad say he got his number though. That's what he say. I don't know. I'm looking forward to seeing that fight now.
I will say this about Rashad. He does not have my number. He's not even close to having my number. Me and Rashad, we sparred a few times, and every time we sparred, I know what could have happened. He talks about one day at practice where he held me down, and he lives that day in his head every day. So we'll see.